Hello friends and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Freaky and we are going to be doing a late night crafting stream. So I went ahead and set up some new cameras and look at our beautiful setup. Look at it, it's so amazing. We're going to do some clay crafting today and we're going to be making a mini pumpkin patch. I am very, very excited. I went shopping today, I went to Hobby Lobby and a couple other stores, which I'll show y'all a little unboxing kind of thing in a second. But I went to a couple of stores today and I had some cool ideas, so I went and bought some stuff. And I was going to be crafting anyways tonight, so I figured why not go ahead and stream it as well. I thought y'all would like to see that. So yeah, welcome in everyone. Make sure you hit the like button if you do like seeing crafting streams or art-related streams. I would really, really appreciate it. But yes, let me see who's in chat. Welcome in Kennedy, thanks for being first in chat. Also welcome in Birdie and Jackson and Fluffy and Lady Stellan and Jimmer and Shaylee and Fredbear and everyone lurking in the background. Hello, hello, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I know we don't usually stream on Saturdays, but this was kind of a spur of the moment. I wanted to make this cool craft with you guys. So let me go ahead and turn over to my setup. Let me know if the audio is okay, because I'm not going to be completely facing my camera, or no, not my camera. I'm not going to be completely facing my microphone. So let me know how things sound now. I'm going to be talking away from the microphone. Is this good enough? Let me go ahead and set up my chat right here. There we go. Oh, yes. No, I didn't expect a stream today either, but we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a great time, but first things first, audio is good? Awesome, I'm glad, I'm very glad. First thing is first, we're gonna start with a unboxing, then we're going to start with the pumpkin patch, and I'll tell you my little idea for that. And then we'll do some little pumpkin crafting. Hopefully they turn out well. I need to practice. But I got this little ghosty today. Can y'all see it good? I got this little ghosty today at, I think it was Home Goods. I think that's the name of the store. There's too many homes. I got this one at Home Goods today, and it was $7 on clearance. I don't know why it's clearance. It's not broken at all, and it's freaking adorable. I just wanted to say that first of all. Isn't this so cute? I don't know if I can put it on the tiny camera. I don't know. But yeah, she's so cute. I gotta give her a name. I'm gonna bring her to my little market. So yes, maybe like, she kind of reminds me of like a Beverly. I don't know why. Welcome in, Parker. How you doing? Hi, pumpkin people. Oh my goodness. But yes, I have a market that I am selling at in 2 weeks. It's a Halloween market. And I need to get everything under control. I need to get my displays done. I need to get my products done. I have a lot to do. So it's good that we're gonna do this together. So my other unboxing part is I went to a craft store and I bought a bunch of stuff to make a mini pumpkin patch. And here, let me go ahead and unbox. Y'all are gonna be able to hear the bag and all that stuff. So, first things first, we have a box. We have a lovely little box. Let me make sure it's on the camera. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. We have really good angles for this. I bought a box, and this is going to be our pumpkin patch. And it's kind of going to look like what y'all saw in the thumbnail. And then, I got these cute little miniature fences. Can y'all see that? Yes, I got these tiny little miniature fences, and I already opened one, so let me find that. It's gonna look like this. We're gonna put the fences around the box. I have more. They dropped all in the box, or in the bag. I think there's 5 in a bag. Yeah. So we're gonna put them all around the box and glue them on there after we paint them, of course. And there's one more lost in the bag. I don't know where it went. Oh no, we got them all. Never mind. But yes, we're gonna glue all those on there after painting them. Sorry, there's extra things in the box that are for different crafts. I gotta tuck those away. I got some cute little string lights to put on there. I have these to test out. All their fall stuff was 40% off. So I got these ones, and then I also got these tiny little pumpkin ones. And I hope that they work good. I really want to put these on the fences to attract attention to this little display that we're creating today. But yeah, we'll see if they worked. I don't know if they came with batteries. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, I just dropped the lid somewhere. Where the heck did it go? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness. I need more table space. Ay, ay, ay. No, this one does not come with batteries, though. How the heck did this lid go on? I don't know if y'all can see me fumbling around. You know, I'll figure... Oh, I almost got it. I'll figure that out later. I think this takes like 3 AAs. That looks like AA. I think I have AA here. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to put these on the fences and like tuck this in the box. And thankfully we got a box that has holes in it, so the cord can, the battery pack can run inside of the box, and then we can run the cord out of the hole. Yes, very good choice. I did not mean to do that, actually. Let's see. Let me put this back in the box. For some reason, my chat went away on my phone. Come on. What is YouTube doing? There we go. There we go. Does the lid slide on? I don't know. I'll figure it out whenever we get to that part. This will be the very last thing we do, is putting those lights on. Been playing Silksong all day today, progressing towards 100%. So I'll be doing that while I watch. I'm gonna play some Silksong after this. Y'all won't be able to see that. I'm grinding alone, but yeah, I plan to do the same thing. Let's see. I also got these ones. I don't know if these ones come with a battery. Let me see. It says no, not included, but look at these. I got 2 options because it was cheap enough, but this one takes 2 batteries, and they're tiny little pumpkins. I might be able to find some batteries at the end of stream so we can see all of this together. I don't know, it might be really cute. We'll see. So there's that option. We showed on Discord, of course. Of course I will. I got this little pumpkin. Wait, it's got a tag on it. I will have to cut that off, but where are my scissors? There we go. I got this tiny little pumpkin, and this is gonna be to hold up the sign that says, you know, how much it is to get a pumpkin and, you know, other important information. So we have that. So it's gonna like sit right here, have a little sign clipped to this. I have these little leaves. So the whole point of this pumpkin patch is there's gonna be, you know, this is the pumpkin patch, and then there's gonna be little tiny pumpkin charms to like pull out of the ground, and they're all gonna look different. They're gonna have different faces. They're gonna be like little jack-o'-lanterns, and they'll have these little leaves attached to them, so that, you know, you get to. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it good. Wait, let me take these off. I think I'll be able to fit like 8 at the most, but like say there's a little leaf here sticking out of the ground, a little leaf here sticking out of the ground, and a little leaf here sticking out of the ground. These little stems are flexible so that whenever I make my own clay pumpkin, I can just wrap it around maybe the stem, and then the pumpkin will sit in the box underneath a layer of like grass, which I'll have to show you all the grass in a second, but it'll sit underneath a layer of grass, and then you have like 3, we'll just say 3 choices for the example. You have 3 choices, and whichever leaf you pull up, you get that pumpkin. And it's gonna be like a mystery pumpkin patch. So, I don't know, that's the idea. But that's all I have in this bag. We don't have to listen to bag sounds anymore. Yeah. Well, actually, I lied. I have I have all of this moss that is in a bag. I want to see how it looks, because I have 2 forms of grass to put over this. Let's see. Oh my god, it's wet. And it smells weird. Is this real moss? Wait, what is this? I did not read it. Wait. It made my hands stinky. Is this real? I'm looking. I don't know. I don't know. Well, either way, you know, it's gonna work for what I need it to, if it's real or not. But yes, this is idea. So we have our little pumpkin patch, and then you're like, oh yeah, I wanna pull this leaf, see what this one is, and you get a cool pumpkin. Yeah, that's the whole idea. So I'm gonna be working on painting this box. I want it to be brown, and then I want to paint the picket fences white. I'm not gonna be able to work on any signage today, but I don't know. Y'all will at least be here for making pumpkins and you know, painting. To test if it's real, you need to what? To taste it. I am not gonna taste this, but it smells real. Oh my god, it kind of stinks actually. Let me dump this back in the bag. Oh, goodness gracious. I do not have a long enough cord to be bending over with my headset on. There we go. Stinky. Oh yeah. Okay. I need a way to get the dust off of this. Also, it'd be probably great to peel the sticker off and get these out of the packaging too. Oh, I also got these little pumpkin signs. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna use them for yet. I was thinking either price tags or, I don't know, we could put some of them coming out of the pumpkin patch maybe. I got those as well. Yes. Let's see. Let me go ahead and peel these off. Here we go. And I would like to go get a little paper plate. I might do that after I open everything. I need more space. Yeah, I don't want to get paint on my little glass tray. I guess I could wash it. Yeah, it is glass. I could just wash it off. Never mind. I think we're good. Do I have a bag to put this in? Where'd that bag go? I just crumpled it and threw it somewhere. Price tag is a good idea for them. Yeah. Your office is gonna smell. It will. It definitely will. You know, some stuff might just have to go on the floor for now. Let's see. Also, hope y'all like the lo-fi. I just picked some copyright-free lo-fi for us to listen to. Here we go. I just hope I don't find any staples on the floor, because that would be terrible. Okay, there we go. So, I guess we'll go ahead and... I'm gonna paint the box first, just so we can get that out of the way. And I want it to be like a light-colored brown, so... What color is this? I didn't really have any light-colored brown paint. So we might have to mix our own thing together. And I have this little cat bowl as my painting palette. There we go. Let's mix a little bit of this beige and a little bit of this dark brown. See what that looks like. And I'm gonna be just using a a wide brush. Oh, there's a lot of hair. But how is everyone's weekend going? Oh yeah, this is gonna be perfect. This is actually a perfect color, yeah. Let me see what it looks like on the box. Oh. It's stinky. Oh yeah, that's nice. Wait, we'll do a little patch test. Ooh. I think that's good. Let me pull out a piece of moss and see what it looks like with the moss. Ugh, it's so stinky. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good together. I don't know. Looks good to me. I am not a painter, but I'm not a painter or a crafter, so we're just gonna be doing the best we can. I'm thinking like a half and half mixture of this beige and the dark brown. Oh. There we go. We got that. And I hope that this is going to be enough. I might want to mix up just a bunch so we're not, you know, painting with different colors of brown this whole time. Yesterday, me and my family went out for dinner, and I got some double glazed ribs from Applebee's. Ooh, that sounds good. I had some Mexican food tonight. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but, you know, can't win every dinner. No, the water at this restaurant, it smelled like toilet water. It was actually really bad. I had to go outside and bring my tumbler inside to drink out of that instead. Hopefully this is enough paint. We'll see. Had no food yet? Well, you'll get some later. You have like a baked potato. I know you're supposed to paint with thin layers whenever you do little crafts like this. I'm gonna try to be patient and just use thin layers. Where are my napkins? I might have to get up a few times to get some water and clear off this palette. You're also not supposed to let the paint touch the metal part of your paintbrush. But that happened too. Okay, is that light enough? Oh, I just hit the camera. I think that's light enough. No, I think we need a little bit more beige. We'll get there eventually. Goodness gracious. Oh, you're not hungry? Well, there you go. I'm gonna put a good bit, actually. I want it to be a sort of light brown. I tried a Shirley from Applebee's as well, and I loved it. I don't think I've ever had one of those. I don't know the fruit mixture. Isn't it like a fruit cocktail? I don't remember. That's too much? Nah, it'll be okay. You know, actually, you might be right. We need it anyways, though. We're gonna need a lot of brown for this. How'd you know that? Crazy. And I keep just spreading it around too far. I should have put this in a cup. Why didn't I put this in a cup? Okay, let me add a little bit more. That's good. That's good. It's fine. We need brown for this. We need a lot of brown. And if we have extra, it's just paint. Yeah, the box is unsealed wood, so it's just gonna soak it in. And I think we'll do, I don't know, we'll see if one coat's enough, but we might do two. I don't know. We'll just see. There. Okay. I think we're ready. And I just put my thumb in it. How's this look? That's fine. It smells odd in here now. Oh my goodness gracious. Can y'all see the box good enough? I think you can. That looks good. I'm so excited for this box to be done. I have a couple other plans of what to do with it. Like, for signage, I'm gonna put a little Farmer Freaky with a pitchfork. And, I think just a little tiny wooden sign that says, like, Pumpkin Patch. But I still gotta design those, so... it might be a little while. I don't think I'll paint the bottom. That's just a waste of time. Go ahead and paint the side. It's lime soda, grenadine syrup, and garnished with, how do you pronounce that? Maraschino cherries? I love those. Those are great. They're so sweet. Yeah, I've been planning out, how my booth is gonna look. I still gotta buy my tent, and I need some tables. I've really only been getting displays thus far. The cheaper stuff. The cheaper stuff. We gotta paint in the hole. But yeah, it's, I think it's not next Saturday, but it's the Saturday after. So, we don't have too much more time. And I gotta start posting more on Instagram about it. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. I might have to paint the inside though, because the moss isn't gonna completely cover it. I don't want to paint the inside. I want this to be a fast, kind of low effort craft. Kind of low effort. Hey, that's good. Let me go ahead and just paint the borders first. I could have used some blue tape, but that's not very low effort, is it? You're like halfway with the inside? We could go halfway. People would never know. Only y'all. Only y'all would know. There we go. Okay, so halfway on the inside. That's about good right there. I don't want to accidentally touch anything. I don't know where to put my hands to get this from sliding around. Inevitably, we are going to get paint on ourselves. It's fine. That's good. I don't know, if I have extra paint, I'll just go all the way down the walls. There. I would have done the inside first? Well, I'm not touching anything. I didn't know I was gonna do the inside is the problem. I didn't really think about it. If you have any moss left over, you could use it for the Hollow Knight art. I definitely will. They only offered one size for the moss, and I had to buy that size. I have a lot. I will have so much moss. How the heck? Oh my goodness. Oh, please don't drop this on me. I just gotta get in this hole. There. Yeah, I don't know. I figured I could just use the rest of the moss for something else. I don't know what, but one day I'll have something. This lo-fi music is pretty good. Hopefully it's not too loud or too quiet either. Y'all need to let me know about that, but it should be fine. This is what I usually have it at. Let's see. I think that's good. Oh yeah, this is a nice color brown. I like this. Oh yes. Very good. I did not paint that hole right. There are so many missing spots in there. Okay. That's good. Okay. We just gotta... Let's paint the inside right here real quick. There we go. Honestly, it might just need one brown coat, because I'm gonna be filling the outside with the fences. So, should not be a problem. If there's like, I don't know. If the brown isn't too solid. You make a diorama with moss? I have these cute little moss circles. I don't remember what the heck they're called. I was at like a Dungeon and Dragons store, and I saw that they had these like little platforms, little circular platforms with like tiny little rocks and tiny little moss on them. And they're used to make the miniatures. So I picked some of those up because I figured I could use them for like some clay crafts. So, yeah. Maybe I could put some little Pokemon on them. Oh, there is dog hair. Oh, crap. There's dog hair. Okay, that's good. I really want to paint all of the inside. I just gotta see how much brown I have left over. Y'all may not be able to see this, but it's fine. I'll turn it just a little bit. This part you might not be able to see, just because. It's easier for me. I have good lighting in here, but not the best. I need one more light source. I need an overhead light source. Y'all might be able to see from the overhead camera. You try to dry brush with the dark brown after it's dried? Yeah, I mean, I might have a little bit of brown left over. I need to be able to pick it up. I don't want to... Well, I can just paint the bottom. It's gonna get on my glass, but I got rubbing alcohol next to me, and that should get most of the paint off. There. That's good. That is good. We should have a little bit left over to just paint these walls. I might be able to paint the floor too. We'll just have to see. It should dry fast, yeah. It's soaking it up pretty fast. It would have been easier just to get a brown box, but they didn't offer the color I wanted. Ah. I'm definitely gonna have to wash my hands after playing with this paint. I gotta paint the white fences afterward, which I probably should have went from white to dark paint, but I did not. I thought that this would be a lot longer to dry. Yeah, it probably would have been a better idea to paint the fences first, but it's fine. What name of paint is it? This is the Liquid Text. So I think it's just acrylic. I'm pretty sure it's just it's a acrylic paint. Oh, I'm running out of brown. We might just finish by dry brushing the bottom. I can add a tiny bit of water since it's a heavy body acrylic. Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit. And that should guide it smoother. The water will make it dry a little bit slower, but we're not really adding that much, so it should be fine. Okay, now we have a brown box. Let me see if I can smooth out some of these paint strokes, just with a little bit of water. I really don't want to paint the bottom. I think I'm gonna keep the bottom just unfinished. It's fine. I think I'll be okay with that. Don't paint the bottom? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm not gonna paint the bottom. Ooh. I cannot see. I have the light sources in front of me coming from like this way and that way. So the shadow is where I'm painting. Okay, last side. I think that's good. Okay, I need to put this down somewhere. I have this little white bowl. I think I'm just gonna place it on that, and then I want to wash this because I'm gonna need this brush and this little bowl, this palette for other paints. So, wait, the inside of that could be smoothed out a little bit. There. Okay, you sit there. Let me put this right here. Give me a little bit of rubbing alcohol. I do like that color brown though. That is exactly the color I wanted actually. Just a soft light brown. Which it doesn't look as light on the camera, but it is a little lighter in person. I don't know if paint darkens as it dries. I don't think all paint does. I'm not too sure. Can y'all can y'all hear me cleaning this? Some of the stuff. It does. Well, you know, people aren't really going to be able to see the brown too much. It's mostly going to be covered up with like the moss and the fences. Goodness gracious. The paint's stuck on there kind of hard. Okay, so let me go throw this away and clean off my palette, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience. I got all of it off, and whenever it mixed with all the sink water, it kind of looked like forbidden chocolate milk. So that was nice. Okay, let me put this away. Bring all these fences over here. I don't know. It'll probably dry within like 15-20 minutes or so. We'll do it like that. We'll do 2 at a time. Also, I found batteries. I want to see what these lights look like before we get started with that. I'm very curious. I also figured I would get different variants of things just because I can return the items if I need to anyways, so why make 2 trips, you know? Okay, let's see. You didn't drink it, did you? I don't know, did I? How in the heck? Wait. I'm not very good at opening things. There we go. Okay, so this goes here. And this one goes here. I don't think the cap needs to be on, so... Oh, look at that! That's nice! I like the warm orange. Okay, good contenders. I have more batteries, so we'll leave those not on for now, and then let me try the other ones. Where are they? There we go. I don't know, I figured I could use these, lights on other things for my booth as well. Oh my god. This one takes 3 batteries. Does that mean it's brighter? I don't know. Okay, 3 batteries. Let's see. I'm kind of surprised they even have batteries in my house. Half the time I don't. More than half the time. There we go. There. Okay. What do these ones look like? How do I turn them on? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, these are kind of brighter. Look at that. I guess we'll just have to see which ones look the best on the fencing. I really want the pumpkins on the fencing, but I don't know if it's gonna look the best. We'll just have to see. If anything, if I don't like the bright white with these ones, I could just paint, or not paint, but use like an orange highlighter to make them a warm white. Okay, let's go ahead and turn those off. I'm gonna keep the batteries in them just until we're ready to test them out on the fence. That's cool though. I really like the pumpkin ones. Okay. As they are put away. Oh, painting all these fences. I really don't want to. There are so many to paint. I think we have 15 in total. What is it? Is this white? It is white. Okay. And push you off to the side. Put this right here. At least we have a pretty wide brush. Yep, I'm blind now. Oh my. Okay, just a little bit of white. And then we can do like a white wash, and maybe that would help things go faster. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, usually people don't use like pure white for fences, do they? They do like an off-white? I don't know. Okay, whitewash did not work. That did not work at all. Oh my. Where am I gonna put these when I'm done? Man, I should have got a paper plate again. They're not gonna be perfect. They're gonna be good enough. Good enough to display. It's a white picket fence, you know? Yeah, but is it like bright white? Because, you know, when you look at baseboards, I think baseboards are pretty normal in most countries, right? All countries? Baseboards, the things at the bottom of your wall. People just say, you know, they're white baseboards, but they're not white. Because I bought the color white, and then I tried to paint my baseboards because Oni had taken some nibbles out of it. Not white. It was like an off-white. Should I paint the back? I'm gonna paint the back. Probably should. Goodness, yeah, watering this down did not do me any favors. I will not water the next one down. But I think we're only gonna do one coat on these. Because it doesn't have to be a perfect white picket fence. It can be aged. That's fine. It'll be aged anyway someday, you know? My ones are white. The ones I had were not white. I mean, there's different tones of white and different finishes of paint and so on and so forth. So maybe that's why. I don't really know. This is gonna take forever. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't have the patience to be a painter. I don't. That's not white, that is brown. Well, now I gotta use the other side. Now I got a big dookie. Now I got a big dookie on my palette. Good thing paint is cheap. I'm pushing these off to the side. Don't look at my little dookie. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we're gonna paint on this cat's face now. I really need to get a palette. I had one. I had ordered a plastic one whenever I first started trying to learn how to paint better. And plastic just, you cannot wash it. You cannot wash the paint out of plastic. I don't know why they sell plastic palettes. I just don't like seeing the paint stained on there like the previous paints. Not my cup of tea. Maybe the problem is that this just like soaks into the wood. That probably is what it is. Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of paint. Yeah, you're painting. Well, I gotta, you know. I prefer digital art as a medium, but you know, whenever you go sell physical art, you gotta have a cute booth. You gotta draw people in. So now I gotta force myself to paint. But it's gonna turn out good. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna look at it every day. So I don't know. It'll be worth it. There. Okay, we have one done. I don't know how... Wait, it's not even done. I missed some spots. I don't even know how long this is gonna take us. One. There. Okay, don't put it in the little poo over there. I don't know why I did that. Spray paint would be a good idea. Actually, yeah, that would have been a great idea. Well, you know, we live and we learn. This is good enough for now. Where should I put this? I'm gonna start a little pile here. They can stack on each other, right? I don't know. It'll be fine either way. I just need to load this palette up with white. A drying rack? I don't got a drying rack. I'm a poor, starving artist. No drying rack for me. I need to get a drying rack for whenever I start bead making. I want to make little bracelets and my own beads and charms for them. So badly. I just haven't found the time yet. make one? I could, or I could just buy one for $10. I mean, I have some stuff that's kind of like a drying rack, but I don't know if it'd work for this. We'll do the front, back, and then the small parts. But no, you know what's crazy is the things to make art usually are not expensive on their own. The thing that really gets me is each one of these items that I showed you guys today was about $5. $5 or less. And it just all adds up. It just continues to add up. You're like, I need this, but I don't know, the price just adds up before you know it. You're like, I only got a couple pieces of paper and some little, I don't know, some pencils, and you're like, that's $20 right there. And you're like, well, I need this, I need a drying rack, I need glue, I need pencils, I need tape, I need this, I need that, and it just all adds up all the time. So the pieces in themselves, they're not expensive, but I gotta be so careful not to overspend because I forget how many little pieces I have bought. I don't know. I just thought that this would be a fun craft to do, though. That's kind of why I bought everything I did today. Wait, what? If Freaky put them in the microwave. Wait, what? You have a drying rack at home. It's called the oven/microwave. I mean, I have a metal rack. I do. But it's for food. You're not really supposed to mix, you know, paint or, you know, inorganic materials in with things that you use for food. So, just in case, because I don't want to use my cookie baking rack and accidentally miss like a splatter of paint, and then I put it in the oven, or I don't know, it gets hot and then it releases fumes. That wouldn't be good. I got poor Oni in the house, my little puppers. He would not like that. He's already scared of the oven to begin with. Or in the slight chance I forget that it's in there. I mean, I guess I could just not put it in the oven. That'd be great. But I don't really want to take the rack out of the oven. I might need to water this down a little bit. What if I water it down while it's already on there? That kind of makes it go on smoothly afterwards. We could finish it off like that. That's good. Look at my hand! Look at my poor hand! Why am I doing it like this? I could have spray painted. I could have! Okay, I'm gonna put this one on the bottom, and let me add a little bit of water to this over here. Because this one isn't as white. I am gonna have a completely white hand by the time I'm done with this. There, that's good. That is good enough. Make sure not to get it on my little pumpkin either. I will make 2 piles because by the time one is kind of done drying, I didn't paint the middle of these. By the time one is kind of done drying, I can stack another one on top of it. There. Okay. Awesome. Okay, our next one. So what if we just... I'm gonna learn a better way of how to do this. What if we do paint globs like this, and then we dip it in water? Yeah, that makes it spread easier. And it gives you enough paint to coat them all the way. That's pretty good. Yeah, these little fences. I think I found them in the dollhouse section. I don't remember how much they were a piece. Like $3.99 or so. Very bad price, but you know, I did not want to cut my own wood and make my own. Definitely not. This side a little bit. Okay, which one is the drier out of these two? Not that one. I guess this one? Actually taking them a little bit longer to dry than I thought they would take. Maybe I need to do 3 stacks. Okay, this one still has paint kind of drying on it. There we go. I mean, maybe people like the whole, like, handmade look. And if I'm missing some paint here and there, they'll be like, oh my god, she maybe made this. I don't know. There. I'll stack it right there. It's gonna stick together. I mean, it's sort of dry. Maybe I should make a whole new pile. Oh! Did y'all see that? It kind of... Oh my goodness. Dang it! I had an accident. I'll use my paintbrush to get it. Right there. That's good. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yes, not letting these stick together. They did stick together already. Okay, we'll make 4 stacks. I'll move my pumpkin out of the way. And then maybe by the time the 4th stack is dry, or the first one is dry, we can start stacking them. I don't know. I don't want to waste any paint. I'm gonna scoop a little bit. There we go. Now we can grab a little bit of water. I bet my Grammy is so disappointed watching this. My Grammy, she likes to craft a lot. And when I was little, like, probably elementary school, I would have little class projects where we would have to make dioramas and, you know, the poster boards and stuff like that. And honestly, I don't remember helping her with those. I really don't. I think I just told her what the project was, and I did the research on it, and then she made the diorama. So I put together, like, the speech, the boring part, and then she built all the cool stuff. I actually, oh my god, sorry. My memories from my childhood is very, like, here, there. I remember we were doing a diorama for, like, Native Americans or something like that. And whoever had the best diorama in the elementary school got to, like, send a letter or, like, voice chat or, like, something Barack Obama. And I won that, but I don't remember, like... I don't remember if I ever talked to the president or, like, what happened with that, to be honest. But no, my dioramas are really good. She did a great job whenever we had those projects. Grammy be shaking her head right now. Definitely. Definitely. I don't know, she's always been a crafty gal, so she liked to probably, you know, just take those on because it was fun. Which, you know what? More power to her. I'm not a crafty person. My, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what exactly I did for the dioramas. I remember them vaguely. I think one of them, I did like a shadow box on Harriet Tubman. And that was a really cool one. It had like working lights and so many different like pieces. It was a cool piece. And then there was another one, which is the diorama I mentioned. She had made like this whole village. It was like, I remember it being the size of my desk. I was little, so it probably was not the size of my desk, but I remember she made like this adobe village. I don't know like where she got this mud. I don't know if she made it herself or like where the heck this mud came from. But she took the mud and she made this whole little village out of it. And there were working lights and she made people and they were wearing like fabric clothing, and I still remember the smell of it to this day. It smelled like, you know, Adobe. So, I don't know. She put a lot of work into that one. It was pretty cool. I wonder if she took a picture of it. I have to ask her. All my life until high school, I thought Obama was dead for some reason. Oh my. No, I know his wife changed the school lunches though to make them more healthy. Oh my gosh. After that happened, I could not eat the peanut butter and jelly. It was like replaced with, I think, a peanut-free kind of thing, and it tasted so bad. I don't know what happened to the peanut butter and jelly. And then, I mean, they also replaced the chips with those Simply, like the Simply air-fried chips, which I do like those. But all the other meals, oh, they were terrible. Ruined. I remember going to school and looking forward to lunches, but after that, not anymore. Okay, we got another one done. I wonder how long it's taking me to paint each one. We might have to do one more coat on the top of them. Look at my hand. Here we go. The sun butter sandwiches were so good in my opinion though. That's what they were called? I hated them. They had such a weird aftertaste. So weird. Peanut butter, free peanut butter? Yes. They were using sunflower something. Sunflower butter? I don't know. It was weird. Anyone playing the new Battlefield tonight? I think it just released today, right? Jimmer, you were playing the, what is it, the beta version? I don't know, beta, alpha, something. But I think it finally came out today. I'm not a big Battlefield fan. I tried it once. It was just too much for me. I actually wasn't bad at it though. I just didn't enjoy it. But no, I like watching other people play it. It's because it's sunflower butter? Man. Well, I know not to buy that at the store. I don't think I've ever tried any peanut butter alternatives, like, willingly. Maybe I should. Try, like, almond butter. That might be really good. I like almonds. They're kind of dry, though. Just about to. It came out yesterday? Oh, yesterday. Ah. See, this is why I don't get my nails done. I keep crafting. I got stuff to do. Rather not pay the money. See, I paint my own nails. I don't need anyone to do it for me. That's how I paint them. And they're beautiful. No, I think Fluffy's playing that right now. I think he bought it today. You paint your hand, the nails are clean. Well, they're starting to get some paint on them. Just a little bit. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm slow at it. This one's almost done. We gotta paint the inside. Fluffy's doing Baldur's Gate. Why? I thought he was playing Battlefield. You should ask him for me. Okay, we got another one done. I'm not gonna stack them yet. They need more time to dry. Maybe we'll do 6. Also, is my box doing good? I think box is almost dry. Maybe like 10 more minutes? Yeah, there's some goops that I painted a little bit thicker than others, so yeah, we'll have to wait for that. Goodness gracious. Ay, ay, ay. My hand. Let me get some more paint for us. It keeps crashing, so I'm doing Baldur's Gate. Well, it's day 2. That's sad, though. How much was that? Like, probably $60. I might run out of paint. I might have to go get some more paint. Goodness. Well, how is your Baldur's Gate experience going? It was $70. Oh my goodness. Well, make sure you don't go out over, what is it, 2 hours? And then you can still return it if it just keeps crashing. That's crazy. Don't be touching your box with your right hands. I use my pinky. I promise. I gotta think about how the heck I'm gonna glue these onto the box. I have E600 glue, which is what I use for most everything. That might work? I don't know. I thought I had wood glue somewhere. There's so many more. Still way better than new COD, I hear, though. Maybe. I'm not buying COD this year. I've already decided. I'll get it next year. I can live a year without COD. They release one every single year. But good for them. Good for them. That's why they make so much money. They probably reuse a lot of their assets for their games, and that's how they're able to push them out so fast. Okay, I think this one's done. It's really bad though. I don't know. I think I've only heard Kennedy play it. And I think that was like early release, maybe. I don't know. I have painted 6 so far. That is 1 pack out of the 3 I bought. The little bit I've played, I can say yes. It's bad. Why is it bad though? Why the heck are they talking in this lo-fi? I don't want talking in my lo-fi. They're like doing some weird like space talk. Might skip to a different section of this. Goodness. There we go. This is a 12-hour lo-fi mix, so I'm glad I can just skip through it and not have to worry about it so much. Okay, I'm gonna feel if these other fences are dry yet, because I need more space. I don't have any space to put this other one down. Let's see. Yes, I believe this one can be stacked upon. Yes. Well, wait. But if this one's wet, it'll stick to the dry one. Never mind. Maybe I'll just put these over here. Wait. I need space though. Where am I gonna put these? I think they're just gonna go on random places of my desk. I'm gonna start moving them to other places. Like packaging and things that are gonna go in the trash anyways. This one can go here. I'm gonna have to locate where the heck all of these are. They're just going in so many different places. Okay, there we go. I've got more space. By the way, Activision only started to listen to the community feedback after they got to completion. Yeah, they probably should not have done that, but sadly they probably don't care either. People are gonna buy it and not be able to return it regardless. And then they're gonna be like, well, the next one will be better. Hey, welcome in, Barrett. Late night at work. How are you doing? I went to an art market slash fair today, and honestly, I can't really say it was like an art market. I'd say it was more of like a craft market, kinda, sorta. I didn't buy anything from anyone there, actually. I was kind of disappointed in the vendors. I maybe saw like 3 painters there. And I don't know, nothing really caught my eye, sadly, but it was mostly just everyone crocheting the same stuff, and then there was like 3D printers, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put all of this. There we go. Well, most of it. A lot of people 3D printing, you know, stuff that they didn't create. I'm trying to think about what else was there. A lot of food vendors, so that was good, but it was just fair food mostly. A lot of lemonade sellers as well. I do like me some lemonade. But as far as artists, it was very, like, there was, like, not a lot of creativity there. I think the only booth I went into, it was a booth that was catered towards people who like to read books, and I was like, oh, this is cool. It had bookmarks and, I don't know, some like little prints that say, you know, I like to read or some crap like that. I don't really remember what else was in there. Again, nothing that really caught my eye. I just wanted to see, you know what was in there, because it was kind of closed off and it looked cool. But then I started looking at the bookmarks and I'm like, oh, okay, this is AI. Well, that sucks. So, did not buy anything from there. I was also just like, I wanted to go to that art market to see how people are setting up their booths, just so I could get some ideas. But, I don't know, it just wasn't a very good market. I had bought this cute, how do you pronounce it? Origami? Is that where you crochet the little cute animals and characters and stuff, like tiny little cute animals and stuff? Origami? I bought a little ring that was like this origami flower from this lady. I don't know, like months ago from a different market. But then I started walking around this place and I was like, wait a second. There are 3 other vendors here who have the exact same stuff as this lady. So I think they're all just sharing, or they bought crochet patterns offline, and they're all selling the same stuff. So I was like, you know, of course it takes time to crochet, but, you know, if you have the same stuff as everyone else, I don't really get the point of buying it. You can buy it anywhere then. I go to craft markets to find unique items that artists make. I don't go to craft markets to buy, like, items that anyone can get their hands on that you could buy off of, like, Amazon, you know? You know what I mean? And there was just nothing unique that these people were selling, sadly. No, it's not called origami. That's for paper, right? That's only for paper, right? Not tonight. I was done at 6. I ended up hanging out with my boys, walking around and... Oh my god, Barrett, that's not good for you. Barrett. My day was fine, though. I was busy bee shopping and, you know, walking around the fair. I had a really good smash burger, though. I decided to get a smash burger for lunch from this, I guess, restaurant that was on the square of where the market was taking place, and they had some really good smash burgers. I don't usually like smash burgers, but Oh my god, it kind of tasted like a giant burger from like Crystals or White Castle. It was so good. I don't know, I might go there tomorrow to eat from their actual location. I was very impressed. Sierra, welcome in. I can't believe I missed a notification. It was a spur of the moment stream. I announced this like 15 minutes before I was gonna do it. You're all good. How long have we been streaming? Let me see. An hour and a half. It's okay. I forgive. We don't usually stream on Saturdays at all. I did say I was gonna do a Sunday stream, but yeah, we're still gonna do that. We're still gonna do a Sunday Silksong stream tomorrow. But this was just spur of the moment. I was gonna be crafting this anyways, and I kind of just wanted the company. Especially, you know, since we're doing a pretty interesting craft. I don't know how the heck it's gonna turn out. I hope it's cute. But it's gonna be interesting, so I kind of just wanted to share it with you guys. And I need input. Whenever I start doing the crafting of the pumpkins, I need you guys to tell me which one looks the best. I've never made a clay pumpkin, so we're gonna be doing a lot of like trial and error together. If I can ever get these fences done. Oh my goodness. This is great, good old art stream for real. For real. Honestly though, I think I put too much white paint on my hands and it kind of itches now. I'm just gonna deal with it though. I'm just gonna deal with it until I can't. I don't really want to get up. The next time I get up, I might have to get up to get some more white paint, and I don't want to get up before I run out, so it's fine. It's fine. But how is your weekend going, Sierra? How's everyone's weekend going? I have to use a little bit of water. Really hadn't noticed the paint on your hands? It does. It kind of stings. It kind of itches. But, you know, I painted something else in the past. It wasn't even that long ago. What was it? I don't know. I was painting something else a couple days ago. And, you know, it went through the same reaction. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Hand painting stream. It's probably not good if it itches. No, definitely not. But, I mean, it's not gonna kill me. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You had work earlier, Sierra, right? You said that weird joke in the Discord that I didn't understand. And, I think you said that you had just gotten off of work or something, or you were at work. What was it about Lord of the Rings? I read the first book, and I watched one of the movies when I was younger, but I'm not the biggest Lord of the Ring fan. I honestly don't remember anything about it, to be honest. Work is busy, a lot of last-minute shoppers for Thanksgiving, because in Canada, it's October. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? That's interesting. I worked a 9 to 4:30 today, and it was mostly a Harry Potter joke. Wait, was it? I thought it was the Lord of the Rings joke. Oh, crap. You know, I read like 4 of the Harry Potter books too, and I can't tell you that I remember anything from them. Not really. I mean, does anything really important happen? Anything too important happen in the first 4 books that I gotta remember? Probably not. I don't know. I read those books so long ago. Is anyone doing the Twilight movie marathon for October? I think that's what they're doing this year. A lot of movie theaters are hosting like a Twilight revamp. Get it? Pun, revamp, because they're vampires. But yeah, they're like streaming all of the Twilight movies in theaters for people to rewatch this October. I might watch them at home. I'm not gonna go in theaters and watch them. But surprisingly, Garrett really wants to watch all of them, which, okay. So I might watch them, who knows. Probably, I've never watched Twilight, probably never will. I've watched all of them. It's just been so, so long. I have an aunt, and she is just so obsessed with Twilight. So all of my childhood, I had to watch them over and over again. I think she bought me every single book for my birthday, and she would just continue to get me Twilight stuff all the time. Twilight was fine. I didn't love it though, not like her. Goodness great, she was obsessed. She had like signed dolls, like signed Barbie dolls of the Twilight characters, and I think that she went to like a con to get them signed in person. She was crazy about it. I mean, but my aunt and uncle, they're like really big movie buffs, so that's like their thing. Don't want to yuck their yum. Dang it, YouTube, you're taking away my chat. Can't see my chat. There we go. This seems like a Garrett thing. I did the Twilight Marathon in theater. It was fun. I bet it is fun. I mean, I liked the movies when I was younger. I think my favorite one was the one where they're like, you know, doing the hanky-panky on the bed, making the baby. That was a good one. I watched that when I was like, oh my god, I was probably like 12, and I was like, what are they doing? I think I'm tingling. So that was a good one. That was fun. And I only have good memories of them. I don't remember them being that bad, but I always see clips on like TikTok and people are making fun of it, and I'm like, it can't be that bad now, right? It can't be that bad. So I'm kind of scared to rewatch them. Friggy, what are you making? Oh, so I probably should have explained that again. So for the people who just got in here, we are making a pumpkin patch, and right now I am painting white picket fences. We went ahead and painted the box earlier. This is the brown box. It's drying at the moment. Can't really touch it. I mean, my hands aren't really... They're not really wet. They're more just dry paint all over them, but still. But yeah, we're making a pumpkin patch, and then later on in the stream, we're going to be making clay pumpkins to put inside of the pumpkin patch. And I can't show y'all the demonstration right now, but this is going to be a interactive product piece for my first Halloween market that I'm attending and selling stuff at. So yes, I'll show y'all later when I don't have paint on my hands how it works. But yeah, we're painting fences for the next probably 30 minutes. I watched Twilight, biggest mistake of my life. No, it's a good movie. They were good. They were. Back in the day, they were really good. I don't know how they are now, but the books are really good too. I don't know. She writes really well. I don't know. She hasn't fallen off, has she? I mean, I guess not, or they wouldn't be playing her stuff in theaters. What's her name again? Who writes it? Stephanie Myers? Is that it? I don't remember. I thought her name was Stephanie. That's gonna be cute. It is. I'm very excited. Very, very excited to piece it all together. We only have 4 more fences to paint, and then I gotta go over them one more time, but very easily. We're gonna go over them one more time sloppily, just on the front of them to make sure they're super white. This one isn't super white. I watered it down a little too much. Oh, my hand! Ay, ay, ay. Just a couple more. Just a couple more. Shiny freaking vampires. Yep. It was good. Back in the day, that was a good movie, okay? Hello, white hand. Hi. Should we check the progress on it? How's it looking now? I mean, not much worse. Not too much worse. Nah, it's like hating on Nickelback. There ain't no reason for it, okay? Ain't no reason for hating on Twilight and Nickelback. They're fine. They're not bad. So many people I know read. My dyslexic ass can't read or write for crap. Oh my. Well, I don't know. I'm a firm believer that, I mean, besides having, you know, a reading disability, I'm a firm believer that those that don't like to read just have not found a book that they enjoy sitting down and diving into yet. I feel like everyone can find something that would pique their interest to read. They just haven't found it yet. I don't know though. I don't know. I've had some male friends and they're like, I don't read, and I'm like, you want to read some smut? And they just they're like, oh heck yeah, they're all for that. So there's always something. There's always some genre people will get into. I just can't read. Besides that, besides having a reading disability, you can always listen to books though. That's not for me. I tried listening to a smut book once and I was like, oh heck no. I also just can't focus on people talking though. Like, I don't know, I didn't used to have any problems with it, but as I've gotten older, I can't pay attention. I have to like really like the person or like care what they're talking about to really, really listen. I have like 7 of the 30 FNAF books sitting on my shelf I need to read. They have a FNAF cooking book that looked pretty good. I wanted to get it. I wonder who that is. No, I've had a bunch of like guy friends read smut with me and they don't mind it. They're like, hey, that was pretty good. Okay, another fence done. I don't know why, but the mixture of this, like, wood and the paint together, it kind of smells like horse manure. I don't know. It's not a good smell, but I can't stop sniffing them. I don't know. It's an interesting smell. It's probably that moss. My nose is a little bit kind of clogged now after sniffing that bag of moss. It is probably real moss. Okay, let me scoot all these up so we have some space. I can probably kind of turn them like this to make more space. There we go. My. I never want to paint little fences again. This is terrible. Next time I will spray paint them. But, you know, there's gonna be the stroke effect that we get from it. People are gonna be able to see that this picket fence was painted, you know? Because, I mean, there's a different texture that comes from spray painting versus painting. Like, I think spray painting, it's more of, you have a bunch of, like, paint bursts, and then when you paint, it's more like paint strokes. So, I don't know. I don't know if people will ever notice that, but I'll know. Are you allergic to moss? No, but I mean, it's outside stuff, so it's gonna make me a little congested, I guess. I probably should not have sniffed it as many times as I did. There we go. No, I'm not allergic. I have noticed that I've developed like little nature allergies. Kind of sort, just mild nature allergies with age, so that kind of sucks. I used to be able to just like watch people mow the grass and it not affect me at all. But I don't know. Ever since I turned like, let's just say 20, yeah, we'll say 20. I've had the worst like congestion when it comes to people doing yard work around me or like smelling things. But I can't stop smelling things. I love it. It's my favorite sense. I mean, I love taste. I really do. But I'm a big smellaholic. I will sniff everything just to see what it smells like. I would listen to audiobooks, but they cost money. Yeah, I know there's a couple of people that just read them on YouTube, though, for free. You could probably find people like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much about audiobooks. I know where to get free books, but not free audiobooks, sadly. Yeah, sometimes my dyslexia kind of kicks in when I'm reading stuff for you guys on stream, but it's not too bad most of the time. Lately it's been kind of bad, but it comes and goes in waves. My Kindle, it has a little setting where I can adjust the font, so I don't have too hard of a time reading to myself. Here we go. There. That's why she doesn't listen to me. I can't help it. I'm gonna have to wipe down this glass again. Hopefully it's not too hard since it's been sitting a little bit longer than the brown paint had. I thought rubbing alcohol would get it off faster, but I guess not. I just can't read. Oh my god. Okay, that one's good. 2 more! Only 2 more. Yeah, I'm not washing my hand until I'm done with this. Ain't no way. There we go. Hi, Zine! Welcome in! We're doing a little crafting stream. We're making a pumpkin patch right now. But we're mostly just painting fences. For the time being. How do? I'm doing good. I don't know, I thought this would be fun for all of us. So, I'm having fun. Well, I'm painting these fences. It's a little tedious, but I am having fun. Just not as much fun as when we're gonna put this whole thing together. That's gonna be real fun. And making the pumpkins? I don't know why, but I've really gotten into making stuff with clay. I like drawing. Drawing will always be my favorite. But I have the urge to just mold things. I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. And I like it. There we go. In the middle. Yeah. I want to do some type of pottery at some point. That'd be cool. I mean, I probably won't do it at my house. That's a very expensive hobby to have. But, I want to go to, like, a little... Oh, what would it even be called? A place where they have a kiln. Like, a kiln? I don't know how to pronounce it. Kiln? I don't know. I want to go to a place that would have one of those and they just let you, you know, make your own little pottery there or bring it in to have it fired there. That'd be fun. I just can't find any place like that around me. I'll be going to bed in a few. Always. Always with your sleepiness. You seem to like hands-on crafts, loads of fun. Can be. I do like doing stuff with my hands. Yeah, like a pottery shop. That's what I'm trying to search for, yes. Yeah, there's just not a lot of those around here that let you just, you know, create in their studio. paint is drying on my hand and it's leaving like paint flakes on my piece. There. Okay, last one. Last one. Let me just make sure this paint isn't there, glooping. Oh, my poor hand. The music is a vibe though. Yeah, it's a little copyright free mix. I like it a lot. Just gotta ask around. Ask who? People don't talk to each other anymore out in public. You crazy? There we go. Might have to squeeze out a little bit more paint. Yes, they do. You just gotta spot them. I know there's like some Korean ones around me, but that kind of scares me. I don't want to get like dirty looks for going there. Maybe if I take like a group of people, it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, I might need a little bit more paint. Maybe I could just mix it with water and it'll be fine. Zine will go with you. Yeah, then I won't get any dirty looks, definitely. Okay, there we go. That's our last piece. Now we gotta bring back the other pieces, which, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hand. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wash our hand. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Dang, you know, I could have washed this stuff off. I guess I'm not really done with the white yet. Welcome in, Barrett. How you doing? Or, I mean, Garrett, sorry. Welcome in, Garrett. How you doing? Oh, Lord. You know what? I'm not gonna do a second coat on these for a couple more minutes. This is done. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe up this little mess here. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Garrett, I had to expose your dirty Twilight secret. Might need a little bit more. Oh. I think I'm gonna go ahead and move these ones out of the way as well. Need to find places for them. That one can go there. These are all just scattered around. Can y'all hear that? Okay, I'm gonna put this one, I guess, up here. I'm gonna lose track of how many I got. This one here. Okay, we got them all moved out of the way. Awesome. Squeaky, yeah. I think we're gonna give them, maybe by 12:30, maybe 12:15. There we go. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Well, let me soak that in water. I want to wait for these fences to dry before we keep putting coats on them. I think in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and start on some pumpkins. Sounds like me. What are you talking about? It sounds squeaky? How freaking rude. I just want to rewatch them to see how bad they are. They're probably not bad. Probably not. Okay, well, I guess we'll get started on some pumpkins. Y'all are gonna have to let me know which ones look the best. Here, let me go ahead and pull this down. We should only need, like, about this much clay. I'm gonna use this one as a reference. Oh my, oh my. I might need more references. Just fighting words. For real, how dare you? How dare you? So, I want to put faces on them. I'm thinking, I don't know, we could just do like different like shapes and so on. So I'm just gonna rip up like a couple of balls. We're gonna play around with some shapes. I'm just gonna guess on how to make a clay pumpkin. That's a good size, I think. And we're gonna be making these into charms, so let me just get my little supplies and see if these are big enough. Here's this. I need to put all of my little supplies over here. So if it's a pumpkin, we're gonna need, just pretend like it has a, here. Pretend like it has, there you go, a little stem already. It's gonna need one of these little eyelets. Give me, put that there. Give me, I want a longer one. I need one of these. Goodness, my big little fingers. I'm gonna put it to the side right here. This is just practice. So we got that. And then the art graphics are crazy now. Welcome in, welcome in. We're crafting. We're making little pumpkins and pumpkin patches. How is your weekend going? I'm so bad at opening things. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we need a little chain. Do I hear the train? Train's here. Not too big of a chain. A little bit. Maybe I shouldn't use that. How big are these ones? Oh, these are like, those are not chains. I've actually never made a proper keychain, so this is gonna be new. I don't think I use these ones. Maybe just, That's cute. That's a cute one. Now you're done. Yeah, this is my pumpkin man. Let's see. I don't know if I just need like one little O-ring. That's kind of loud. Also, what color should we use for the clasp? Imagine that its little stem is like a dark green, and it's also gonna have a little curly on it. A little vine. What color should we use? I need a black one of these. Do I have any black ones? I do have a black one. I just want to use a black one for now. I'm just testing to see how to make a keychain. Or a little charm. So it needs one of these pieces. That's not the color we're going to use, but I'm just testing. That is ugly. Purple goes with everything Halloween. We could do a purple one. Let me pull out a purple one. Pull it onto this. I think I don't like that. I like the purple. Here, let me pull all of these out. I gotta pick some different fixtures. We'll keep the purple though. I think the purple looks really good. I think the green would distract from the other stuff. But I don't want to use the eye hole. I'll just put that somewhere. I want to use one of these little chains. I think the chains are cute. I just don't know how to use it. I need like a hook of some kind. What is this one? Is that also a little chain? Oh my goodness gracious. Those are not little chains. I need a big hole. That's what I need. What is this? Is this little chains? What are these? I have this to maybe help pick this stuff up. No, this isn't what I'm looking for either. Ugh, my goodness gracious. How thick is this? Does that match? Kinda. Kinda, sorta. Don't mind me. I'm experimenting. Oh heck yeah. DCMA free and copyright free is my favorite band. Look, I thought we could do with some lo-fi and I didn't want to link a playlist, so it's actually pretty good. It is pretty good lo-fi. I think I have to actually I don't think that's coming apart. Let me do one of these. There we go. Just push that over there. Okay. I don't know how good y'all can see this. So we'll put a little O-ring right there and then pick up the chain. And then pick up the chain. There. And then connect it right there. Close it. Goodness gracious. I don't know how people do this. With practice, this is my first time. You know what? It's good enough. I need to have, I don't know, a better tool for this. Here, let me hold it a little bit better. I really need to have like 2 of these little pliers. I have another pair, I just didn't grab it. There we go. Okay, so that connects all of that. Then we can put it into the pumpkin. Like this. Stick it in there. And then we have this long chain. How am I supposed to attach that? I have to pull them apart again. What else do I got? How about, wait, we're still experimenting. Experimenting is what art is. You're right. Maybe we use another O-ring, like a bigger one. Wait. Bigger O-ring. Goes through chain like that. Keep it open. I don't know if it would look good with this purple one now. It kind of just seems out of place if we use that. I need to get some like purple fixtures, like these little chains and stuff. Or it might just look weird. I have another one that's just a solid. So, oh, there we go. So then it would look like that, kind of long. Yes. I think that looks good. That looks professional. It'll look better when we actually make a pumpkin, though. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't have my keys on me, or I would try it out, but I kind of like that length. And then, let me grab my little box from over here. So, if you guys missed the beginning of the stream, this is what we're making. I have this box, and the idea is, let me close this before I spill. Oh, there we go. The idea is that we're making a pumpkin patch out of this box, and what's going to happen is people are going to, where's one of my fences that are dried? We're going to put these little picket fences around it, and then we are going to, we're going to grab a bunch of moss. We can test this out in theory right now, actually. We'll have more moss than that, but that's enough moss for now. So we have our little moss in here. We'll just pretend like that's enough for now. And then we have our little pumpkin that is not made yet. It's gonna look a lot better than this. I might make it slightly bigger. We'll have to see. We have our little pumpkin. There's my leaf. And then I got these cute little craft leaves, these little fake leaves. So we'll tie it to like, I don't know. We'll tie it to one of these O-rings right here. Maybe just the one nearest to the pumpkin. Oh, goodness. Tie it like that. Do a little hoop. And then we put it inside the box. And there's going to be different variations of pumpkins. That is so cute. Wait, it's got to stand up though. There's going to be different variations of pumpkins with like different faces, different shapes, and there's going to be a lot of little leaves, and it's kind of going to be like a gamble. There's going to be a bunch of leaves sticking out of this little pumpkin box, and you're going to have a chance to, you know, pick your favorite leaf, and then you're like, oh, I want this one. So you're going to pull out like your own little unique pumpkin from the pumpkin patch, and that's basically what I'm doing. I don't know. I thought it was a cute idea. It'll look cute whenever we're all done. Whenever everything is put together and there's signage and everything's great. But yes, that is the theory. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of these out. But that's what we're working on right now. I'm doing an art market for Halloween. So I want to have some cool interactive displays for people. Okay, let me grab all this moss out. Oh, it smells so weird. I'm gonna have to vacuum my floor. There we go. You know, I'm not gonna worry about dumping out those little pieces. It'll be fine. But for now, I think we'll just go with a silver fixture. I mean, if people want different colors, I can add little options for that later. There we go. Okay, so back to the pumpkin. I want it to be a little bit bigger than this, so let's go ahead and add a little bit more. But I do like the keychain size. I think it's long enough. I think it's good. Why is my camera blurry now? Is it blurry for y'all? The one closest to us? I don't know. Looks a little bit blurry. It might be fine. It's not a very good high quality camera, so there is that. It might be better. I'm gonna be trying a couple of different ways. I don't know how to make a clay pumpkin. We're figuring it out together. It might be better though, if we use a little ball, so we can make more, and they're like lightweight. That might be a better idea. Let me see if I can split this in half. Here we go. Just make a little ball. So we don't have to use as much clay for one. And then I'm gonna roll this through my little roller real quick. It might shake my desk. I wish I could show you guys this, but it's not in camera view. There we go. So we got our little roll, and we can put the foam ball inside, or not foam, the aluminum foil inside. It might be easier to put like indentations in it if we do it like this too. And it can be kind of irregular shaped. I don't know. Put the bottom off. Actually, this could be the very top where the stem goes. There we go. You can shape out some of the little crevices. I don't know, kind of saves on materials as well. There we go. Okay, I need some tools. I need... Where is it? I need this one. And maybe an X-Acto knife. There we go. It does the autofocus? No, it ain't doing it now. I'm looking. It's not the best quality camera. But it's good enough. It's good enough for what we need. So first of all, we're gonna mark this as our spot of where we're putting... There we go. Where we're gonna put our stem. And... I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting... How would I do this? Maybe I should use like a... What is this tool? Maybe I should use this tool. I don't know, and we do that all the way around the pumpkin. We can smooth it out later. There we go. Hopefully this turns out good. I just want them to be cute, cute little charms. And they always look better whenever I put the finish on them as well. They look all shiny and nice. There we go. Want to smooth it out a little bit. Like right here. There we go. It's behaving now? That's good. That's good. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit more crevices. I want it to look pretty detailed. I hope my hand isn't in the way. There we go. It's looking good. It's looking decent. I need a dark brown. I want to go ahead and see what it looks like with a stem. How would I make this green darker? I could try to mix it with some brown. I don't know if black is the way to mix clay. Let me just grab a little pinch and see what happens. Okay, so there's that. Let me get some brown. Just a little bit. We'll just start with that for now and mix it together and see what happens. I just need a little bit of a darker green, like a forest green, like that green. I like that green. Yes, it actually is doing really well. It's a good color. I don't know if y'all can see it very well. I want to add a little bit more green into it just to make it a tad brighter. But I think the way I'm gonna make the stem, I think I'm gonna roll, I think I'm gonna roll like a little worm out. Let's see. There we go. And then I think I'm gonna twist it. I wanna do, how am I gonna do a twist? Maybe I should roll two out. I'll roll this and then cut it in half. Then take them together. Like that. right there. And cut this here. How big do I want this stem? I don't know. That's a pretty big stem. I think we should go maybe half, maybe like right here. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and flatten out the base though. Like this. There. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the keychain just so I can see what it's gonna look like a little bit better. Maybe. You know, that might be a problem, having the aluminum foil. I gotta push down pretty hard to get it in there. But hey, it might stay easier if I do that. Cute little pumpkin. Hopefully. It's better. It's better now. I wonder if I should continue all of these to the very bottom. There we go. Oh no, I squished my thing. I squished my dang thing. Oh no. You know, it looks fine untwisted too. Well, dang it. I'm gonna just make this one a different way. Maybe the next one can have the swirly. There. Oh my. Okay, there's that. I need to move this over here real quick. I'm gonna have to smooth out this clay a little bit. I need some rubbing alcohol to do that. There we go. I might be able to do it with this tool. I don't know where my other smoothing tool went. Okay. Now I want to do a little vine coming off of it. Welcome in, Fawn! I'm getting flashbacks to my grub. Oh no. Not the grubby. Let's see, how long do I want this to be? Oh. Ah. Maybe something like that. No, I don't like that. I'm tearing it off. Okay. I wish there was an easier way to twist this. Maybe, oh, maybe I could do it around a little bit of wire. I just want a curly little vine. Now I just gotta figure out how to get it off of here. Take it off that. Why are they talking in my lo-fi music again? Well, that didn't really work the best, but it's better. It's a little curly. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. There. Just gotta figure out how to make it stay that way. There. Also, the only thing that sucks with the keychain art already being on is, it keeps making dents in my piece. There. Okay. So we got the vine on, we got its little trunk on. I want to figure out how the heck I'm going to be able to do a face onto this. I don't know if I want to carve it out or if I want to make little eyeballs. So that's really what I want to experiment with. I'm going to do it to where the face is right here. I want to do one eye right here, one eye right there. I think it'd be cuter if it had like little black eyes instead of coloring them in myself. Let's see. Need a little bit of black. I should have some pre-made little black circles. I don't know where they're at though. Do I not have any? I guess I can just use what I got. We'll just make our own again. I just like it when the eyes are like pre-baked already to where I can't squish them. Let's see if these are the right size. Yeah. It looks a little goofy, but that's kind of what I want. I want people to pull the pumpkin out and then be like, "Oh, that's stupid." Mm-mm-mm. Okay, we got 2 little eyeballs. No, it's gonna look a lot better when it's all glazed, but for now it's gonna look a little dummy. Poor guy. Now we just need to carve the mouth. I think I'm just gonna do a random shape. Here we go. Carve it out a little bit. Well, it's not working out exactly how I wanted to. This side looks good. I just gotta get the other side looking decent too. Maybe somehow I need to like make like a hole in its mouth, like more gapey. I don't know. He looks special. He looks very special. We're gonna use this one as an example of what to do for the others. This is not the final design. Oh my god, I crushed his little vine too! It's this keychain. I'm not gonna put the keychain on the other one. But we just experimented once. There's our first experimentation. Yeah, I don't really like that one. Let's see, what should I do differently? I think it needs to be bigger, for one. What happens if... Let me flatten this clay out. I want to see something. Can you use clay to imprint other things? I don't know. Like, if you push this onto here, can you make a pumpkin just by, like, pressing? Like that? And then if you know where the indentations are... Well, that's not gonna work. Hmm. Like, kind of like a mold. I think it's cute, good first pumpkin. It's a start. It's definitely, it's a start. And then you can unwrap it. So this is where this would be. But maybe you could make like a foam ball that's kind of the same, like, I don't know, size as that. This, not how I wanted. Maybe you can make a foam ball that's the same size and then kind of use it as a example? I don't know. Where are my foam balls? I have a little bit of, not foam, goodness, I keep calling it foam. I have a little bit of aluminum foil right here. I don't know if you can really... If you, like, put it all the way around the pumpkin like that, if you can make, like, a mold. I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways to save time, too. Okay. We got the aluminum foil covered. There we go. It's not the best covering, but it's something. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to get the indentations on it. I think you just gotta, like, press into it very toughly. Okay. Maybe that's something? And carefully break it out of there. It's gonna go away though. I don't think that I can put like a foam ball underneath this and then like press into it again. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I know I do need to use some of this to make another ball, though. Well... I'm just gonna use it to make the ball. We can just try again. I do think I was on the right path with wrapping it around this fool. Maybe it just needs to be a bigger piece. No, it's not foam. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I wish I could just use a foam ball, though. That'd be nice. Okay, we're gonna try again. So wrap it around the foam ball. Cut off that clay. Yeah, this one's a little bit bigger. Not too much bigger, just a little bit. Maybe it'd be better if you have your little ball and then... Wait, let me run this through, make it flat. And then you like cut out strips to like wrap around it. So you have this little strip. And then you kind of taper it at the bottom. do like an arch, like that. Really pack the full tight into the ball, yes. Okay, then you take this. Get the hard edges out. Well, it's not big enough, but maybe you could just like do that over and over again, because I want it to look more like puffy. That would probably take a lot of work though. But we'll experiment. We'll experiment with it. Because maybe we could cut a bunch of strips. Like that. Make it a little easy on ourselves. Now we can just line them up together. I mean, there's gonna be the stem there anyways, so I don't have to worry about it being perfect. No, it's mushing this side. That one doesn't fit there. I mean, it kind of makes equal slices, so I don't know, you kind of know where to shape it, but I don't think it really helped. I don't know, we can just continue to try and shape it for ourselves. I do think this one looks better than that one already, though. I need to get something to smooth this out with. But yeah, that looks like a better pumpkin. I mean, it's a long process to get here, but it looks better. Okay. Where is that tool at that I need? It's probably behind my ghosty. Is that it? Yes. Okay, I found it. I need this one with like an angled tip. And then we can use this rubbing alcohol and kind of smooth out the bottom a little bit. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks better. Let's see. So the thing we need to do now, I guess, I gotta figure out how the heck I want to make this stem. So I didn't really love the last one we made. I'm just gonna start taking pieces off of this one. I'm not gonna use that one, so. Might as well. Maybe I should add more, like, I got a lot of grains right here. A lot of just randomly mixed ones. Maybe I should use a lighter grain. Let's see. I kind of like, yeah, that looks good together. Maybe that big? I'm not gonna push it down too tightly yet. Because we could do like a vine kind of stem. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I like the light green better. Maybe like that? That looks kind of cute. It's very, I don't know, it's very, I don't even know what word I want to use. Squiggly. Squiggly, that's the word I want to use. Yeah. I like that. Okay, now I need to figure out how the heck I'm gonna get a face on this thing. And if I should add more creases. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out with one of these. One of these little blocks here. Maybe I should use a little X-Acto knife. Because I'm gonna have to paint this thing afterwards. And I want there to be a place where all the paint kind of sticks into the details. Oh no, I never pressed it in. You know, I'll keep it off for now. Just because I'm going to be going around this whole thing and, you know, just doing more to it. So my idea is to do like a light brown paint. Like, I think it's called Underdark. I want to do like a brown Underdark paint that will seep into the cracks, and then whenever you brush it off, it'll just look, I don't know, like an aged kind of pumpkin, a gritty pumpkin. But I just want a place for that brown to seep in. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. I've seen it a lot with like miniatures, like D&D miniatures, and that's what I'm hoping happens with this. A wrinkly pumpkin, isn't it? It's not wrinkly. Oh no. I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't know. They have a lot of little creases. Maybe it is an old man pumpkin. But I think I like the creases, so we're gonna keep doing that. It does add more time, but I think it'll look better. If it doesn't, then I'll just not do it with creases. Maybe I'll make one without and one with, and then I'll show y'all pictures of it later. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, Matthew, welcome in. It's been a while since I caught one of your live streams. Well, glad that you made it back now. How you been? Let me take a little sip of water. There we go. Also, I could try and show it to the main camera. I don't... Oh, it's so dark. I need more light. My other light died, so I guess I can't, but... You know, we'll take pictures of it later. But let me go around this whole thing. What is going to be the fastest way to do this? I do have... Maybe... It's so hard to pull these tools out of here. They're like suctioned. I have one of these. This might work better. And it's still gonna be a good amount of work. But I could try to go more random. There we go. I mean, that takes a little less time. So there's that tool. And then I have one more. I need to move you out of the way. There we go. I have this little, like, hair bristle tool. It's like using a hard toothbrush. So maybe that'll be faster. Because I'm gonna have a lot of pumpkins to make. So we gotta find some easy ways to do this. I mean, it's not bad. I wish I could see it better. It is taking a little bit of the clay away with it, though, since it's so harsh. We could do a mixture. We could do some with the wire brush and then some without it. Because it is a little harsh. I feel like you're going quick, to be honest. I don't know what I'm gonna price these at. If it's a random, like, mystery pool... Oh, this isn't what I want to use. I don't know, I was thinking either 5 or 10. It just depends on how they turn out looking. I mean, it is a whole keychain. And it's an experience. I was maybe thinking about, like, 8. 8 would be good. I don't price myself as high as I would like to, because I make a lot of just, like, I don't know, cute things. And I feel like cute things aren't really, priced as high. So, I think 8's good. I've been good, just been working on 7 Days to Die. Always enjoy your content. Did you see our latest Ark video? We're doing a play-on for 7 Days to Die in Ark. So you might really like that if you haven't seen it already. We played that yesterday, and we just combined it zombies with Ark. It's pretty cool. Yeah, 7 Days to Die is always fun. Wait, what? Zine, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you said. That's a good price. I think 8 to 10 was what I was thinking. Yeah, it's not, like, too hard to make this. Not yet. It takes a little bit of time to do the, what I'm doing right now. Y'all can't even see. It takes a little bit of time to do what I'm doing now, but, I mean, it's not hard. I don't think. I don't know. I'll have to... I gotta keep making them to see what I think about them. Because I still gotta add a face. And that could be hard. I don't know yet. Because I want them to have, like, little cheeks. Not like booty cheeks. I could add booty cheeks. I'm not very good at adding booty cheeks, but I want them to have, like, face cheeks. I could try to add some booty cheeks. This is just, you know, one of our first ones. I think that's good. That's enough wrinkles. Oh yeah. I think the underpainting of this is gonna be really, really good. If it didn't take like 20 minutes to bake these and let them cool down and, you know, let the paint dry and everything, we would do this on stream, but the best we can do is just sculpt together for now. Maybe one day I'll get a little toaster oven for my room. That'd be good. Whenever I finish a piece, I could just throw it in there real quick. And then by the end of stream, you know, or later on during stream, we could paint stuff together. Honestly, whenever my clay pieces are done, I like to just stick them under cold water. And that cools them real quick to where I don't have to wait. What are these little green pieces? I guess this pumpkin's gonna have a little extra hole here. There we go. That's good. Catch you later. I'm on my way home. That's good. Well, be safe driving home. We'll see you later. I'm gonna try to add some butt cheeks onto this pumpkin because I think it'd be funny. I want to go get those. I know I have like 2 pre-baked, is that too big? I have 2 pre-baked, little black dots that I could just squeeze into his face. I want to go get those. Let me put on the booty cheeks first, though. I'm not the best at booty cheeks, but we gonna figure it out today. I want them to be... What's the flattest part of this? What part is the ugliest? I think I'm gonna put the face... Probably right on this side. We'll mark it like that. So the booty cheeks need to be back here. We're gonna put them between these two. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I hope this goes well. Oh my goodness. Okay, so blend it into the bottom. Like that. Now, if I'm adding like booty cheeks and stuff onto them, you know, it's gonna take a lot longer, but maybe just every so often we could add really cute features onto them. Not all the time. There could be like normal ones, and this could be like a special one. I'm thinking how butts look. It's like I'm forgetting. Maybe I gotta smooth out the top too? Because it looks like a BBL. I think you do have to just smooth it completely out around it. Yeah, that's starting to look better. Are they completely split? Yeah, I guess I have a butt cheek on each side. It's completely split until you get to the top. Maybe I should have put it not between two of the little indentations then. I don't remember how butts look. I have no idea. I think this is fine. They'll know what I meant to do. And if not, it's little pumpkin growths, okay? You know, pumpkins have the little warts all over them sometimes. That's what it'll be. If people don't know what it is. Okay, let me add back on these. There we go. A little pumpkin booty. I do regret putting it between the two lines, but you know, is what it is. We'll do better next time. Oh my. Now for the face. Let me go see if I have those two little black dots. I will be right back. I have found them. Yes, I pre-baked these tiny little black things, black clay, so that I can press on it as hard as I want to, and it's not going to smush. So, that'll make it a lot easier to make a face here. Let's see. So I can put one right here, and then another one right here. Wait. That'd be good. I'm gonna press them deeper in. I'm just finding out where I want to put them first. So then I want to put a mouth. I think I'm just gonna do a tiny mouth right in the middle. It's easy. We'll make him smile a little bit. Is that a smile? Oh my god! That's pretty cute, actually. Let me make him a little bit more smiley. I don't know how I'm gonna color this in, but I'll figure that out later. It looks pretty good. Now, I want to see if I can give him some cheeks. Let's see. So I think I would have to take this, take your eye out. Sorry, man. And then like that, and then put the eye back over it. Oh my god. You know what? No. I don't like that. You don't get cheeks. That was scary. I hated that. I will figure out how to do what I want to do later. Let's just go ahead and push these eyes in. I need to fix your little crevice. There you go. Oh, the booty! I smushed it a little bit. It can be fixed. Push that one in. Fix that. Oh no! It's hard to smush the eyes in without ruining the other stuff. Dang. Let me just add a couple more crevices. You know what we could do is add a little tooth. I'm gonna add a little tooth, like right there. That would be really cool. Dang it, your butt. You got a flat. I could flatten it a little bit more on that side. There. Maybe I could give him a little bit of blush. There we go. Okay, let me make a tiny little tooth for him, and he should be done after I put his little stem on. I think I'll just... how do I make a square? I'm gonna roll out this tiny little orange here. There we go. And then we'll cut it with a little X-Acto knife. Is that tiny enough? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, that's a tongue now. It's gotta be like double the tininess. Oh no. Okay. Come on. Stick it there. It is very, very cute. I wish my camera would stop not autofocusing though. Let me just add some ridges so it fits. There we go. Oh my god. I need to make it so the mouth is a little more distinct, but it's basically done. Maybe I'll carve it out a little bit more. I just push it back in on itself. If it looks deeper, I won't have to cut it out. There we go. He's got a little tooth. Hey, welcome in, DB. It's going good. How are you? We're doing a little surprise crafting stream right now. we go. Let me just give him his little hat, and he should be done. I need to push in his keychain too. A little butt booty pumpkin baby. Do I have my glue? I do have my glue. This is bakeable, oven-safe clay adhesive glue. Here you go, man. Oh. Ooh. Press it down a little bit more over here. That should be fine. It should hold. And now we need to put the little keychain in. I'm just gonna go ahead and trash this pumpkin. We don't need this one anymore. I like to take... Actually, we're just gonna go ahead and... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, man. He's like, oh, I don't feel so good. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and take all this clay off you, dude. I'm gonna have to throw this ball away. Well, maybe not. Might be able to keep the foam ball. Kinda looks gross, but it's fine. I like to not waste any and mix the colors together because I can always paint over clay. Poor dude. Poor dude. Smashing pumpkins, am I right? What a good band. I got drunk. Oh my god. You're also doing the devil's lettuce with my old man, and we ate shepherd's pie and watched Godzilla, X Kong, and Dune Part 2. And that sounds like a fun night. I don't know about the shepherd's pie. I'm not a big shepherd's pie fan, but hey, all the other stuff is cool. There we go. We got a nice brown for something. I'll use it one day. I have this this little cup here. Wait, let me get it. Crap, my cup. Oh my. It has rolled. It's stuck under my light. There we go. I have this little cup here, and whenever I have extras of something or, you know, mixed a color and I didn't like it, I just put it in the cup. So now we have a nice brown. That could be good for, like, making cookies. I don't know. Yeah, this is my little clay ball cup. There we go. Okay, I still need to give you a little keychain. Should I put you here? I think so. Push that deep down in there. Where's the little tool I had? I don't know. Oh, there it is. I think for $8, once this is painted and glazed, I think someone will be very happy with this. Should I put little stripes on his butt? Maybe I should put little stripes on his butt too. I'm almost done. Almost done. It just looks incomplete without the stripes. Here we go. Oh. I wish I knew how to make leaves better, because I would give him a little leaf too. Maybe I could experiment. Hi, how are you? Hugs to you. I'm doing good, Douglas. Hugs to you too. How are you? We made an extra version of shepherd's pie, ragu instead of plain. Wait, what is? You mean ragu the sauce? Instead of plain ground beef, scalloped potatoes instead of mashed, and then Mexican street corn, and how do you pronounce that? Bechamel? Bechamel? There we go. Bechamel. Sorry. Bechamel and Parmesan cheese. That does sound good. You didn't take a picture? You did not share with the class? That does sound, it sounds interesting. I'd eat that. I don't really like shepherd's pie, but that one sounds good. Ooh, how do I make a leaf? Not that way. What is this? I didn't even know this tool came with little things to like imprint the clay. How do you make a leaf? I guess you just smush it down. Actually, I have a smush down machine. There we go. I think it's gotta be smushed down a little bit more though. I just want to see if I can make leaf. I don't know what pumpkin leaves look like. I think I'll just make a little dent right there. A little dent right here. One up there. Actually, looks like a pretty good leaf. Never made a leaf before. I'm a little impressed, actually. Let me see if it looks good on our little friend here. Oh my god! It is cute. You know, you could use the leaf to cover up the little keychain part so it doesn't look as ugly. I don't really like the keychain. Yeah, but it would have been cuter if it wasn't the same way. Wait, let me see. If it wasn't the same way that the vine is turning. Let me see if it looks good. It still does look good. I'm gonna keep it. Oh my god. I didn't think I'd actually make a good leaf. It looks better when it's up a little bit. There we go. Oh my god, he's so cute. Look at him. He's got his little leaf. He's got a little butt. It's a little flat, but it's still a butt nonetheless. It is. It is very good. Well, we got one pumpkin. I think that's how I'll make them in the future. I don't know if they'll be smooth or not smooth, but we know how to make them now. And I'm gonna do it that same method every time until I keep experimenting and, you know, find a better method. Let me go ahead and clear our area real quick. I want to go ahead and start making the pumpkin patch again, since we had that little break right there. So put our little pumpkin dude there. Let me put away my clay real quick. I love these little drawers so much. Being organized as an artist, oh my god, it helps. It helps so much. Okay, put that away, put that away. I bought too much green. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna put these tools off to the side as well. There we go. We need to get back to the dang task at hand, making our pumpkin patch. So, if you guys weren't here earlier, we're making a pumpkin patch, and this is our dirt box. And we're gonna now, let me see if these actually need an extra coat of white. We painted all these fences earlier to put over this. And these look good. Okay. I gotta find them all again. Honestly, I don't think I mind them not being like completely like flat white. I think it helps with the whole handmade artesian look. Oops. As long as they don't look too bad. I'm quality checking them. Okay, those are good. I just won't do an extra coat of white. If I need to in the future, I always can. Those ones are good. Pumpkin leaves look like a heart? Oh, they do? Huh. Did not know that. I'm not a big pumpkin eater fan. And whenever I go to pick out a pumpkin during Halloween, I never see them with the leaves on. Here's 2 more here. And then I think I have 2 more right here and right here. I think they're fine enough. I think they're okay. So, let's see. I think I'm gonna try it with the E600 glue first. Where is that? I brought it in here. Is it this? It kind of punctured on the side, so I might have to hold it with the paper towel. Or I could keep the paper towel on. I'm not buying more glue. It's still like basically full. So I'm just gonna live with it. I'm just gonna live with it having a little paper towel on it now. I don't know how it punctured a hole into it. I have no idea. There. You could what? Cut up some moss and wedge it between the bottom of the fence pieces? We could try that, yeah. Maybe some painted grass at the base. We can always make this thing better in the future. We just gotta get it put together first. I would like to make more of these. This is basically, I mean, it's not a prototype, but it's our first ever one. We can always make bigger ones in the future. And then I might, you know, spray paint the fences instead. This tube abuse. So I think I'm just gonna apply the glue to right here, 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 and here. And this is a very slow drying glue, so we don't have to be super fast about it, thankfully. Flex tape. Well, this is a lot cheaper than flex tape. Hopefully it works. It does a very, very good job at all the other crafts I've used it for, so should do a good job with this. I got 2. I think it's a total of 3 per side, per the long side. Oh, that was a big glob. No, this tube has lasted forever. I started crafting like 2 years ago, and it's still almost full. There we go. There's 1. And then there's 2. And 3. Now there's a little bit of a gap, so there we go. Then gotta let those dry. Oh, it's so cute already. Look at that. It's so cute. Oh, flex tape for the glue tube. Yeah, I mean, paper towel works for now, though. But yeah, I was probably gonna get some duct tape or something if it gets worse. Okay. Let's do the other side. Now, I do own a Dremel, and I did have these holes here for a reason. If I don't put them super close together, I can still use it. I can still fit a little tube through there. No, we're good. Okay. I was just thinking out loud. Yeah, I have that hole there for a reason, because I also got like mini little fairy lights to hang off of the fences. So we will hook those up after all of this has dried. I usually, for this glue, I give it about 10 minutes. I mean, I usually just glue things together and then forget my craft even exists, and I walk off and go play games for 6 hours and then come back to it. So I actually don't know how long it takes to properly dry, but I know sometimes I've come back within like 30 minutes and it's fine to like touch my projects. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, I got a little bit on my finger. The nice thing about using this E600 glue is that if you do get it on your finger, it's like a gel instead of Gorilla Glue, which just instantly binds to your skin. So I don't even care if I get glue on my finger half the time. That should be good. I might scoot it over just a little bit more. Just so we have a little gap right there. Okay, that's another side. Oh, it looks so good. I think people are going to be very, very happy to see this. I might have some extra fence pieces. That's good. Ooh. You're live streaming, how could you not think out loud? For real. No, I think all live streamers or content creators, they just talk to themselves 24/7. It's just like, you're so used to having someone there. And I don't know, it's just second nature. But I've always talked to myself. I'm a big talker to myself. It's because no one else listens to me. No. I just like talking to myself. Okay. Here we go. So we got a piece right here. It's easier to put on the corner pieces and then see how big of a gap we need for that middle piece, I guess. No, I can't even tell y'all how long I spent at the craft store today. I was in there for almost 2 hours probably. And I was just looking at these different sized boxes, trying to decide which one I should go for. And some of them were just like a little bit too short, so I didn't go with those. And some of them were just too big, so I didn't go with those. So I had to go with this one. This was the best one that I could find. And they only had 3 packages of these little fences, so... I mean, I have extras, but I needed it. They came in packs of 5, and I would have been missing 1 fence if I had only bought 2, so now I have 4 extra. I guess I didn't need to paint these, did I? I mean, what other color was I gonna paint them in the future? Nothing. They were gonna need to be painted anyways. I don't know if it counts as thinking out loud, but I have a lot of arguments with imaginary people. Oh my goodness. I feel that. I do want to see what it would look like if we glued some moss. I want to do a weathered look so bad, but I should not. I should keep it clean and cute looking, because not everyone likes the whole, like, dirty, grimy look on things. Gotta keep it cute. Now, the market I'm vending at in 2 weeks, it's it's not really an oddities kind of thing, but there's gonna be a lot of oddities vendors there because that's who usually vends for those type of events. So I could do a little kind of weird weathered fence look, but I don't know if I will. Because I plan to use this for many, many things in the future, so I don't want to ruin it for anyone. People get scared easily, I guess. Stay away from the crack street look for real. I want to do the crack street look so bad, but I won't. Maybe in the future I could buy some lampposts and put them on each side. Something. Okay, so these are drying now. So I guess, what to do next? I kind of just want to put in the moss. I think that'd be good. Let's go ahead and put in the moss. Oh, it's so stinky. It's so stinky. So we got our first little patch. I want to get like some foam to put at the bottom so I don't have to, I don't know, pack as much of this in. Okay, there's that. I want to do like a first layer, put the pumpkins in like that, and then put a layer over them. But I mean, with people using this thing, the moss is gonna go everywhere, so does it really matter? Not really. That's probably enough. Now we gotta flatten it. So if you guys weren't here at the beginning of stream, I'll give you another little demonstration. Let me just get this moss in here. So imagine this is the clay pumpkin that we just finished making. I just put it into the moss. This is the whole interactive display I have planned for my art market. So we have this little, you know what? That's flat enough. I can add more, take out more later. But we have this little patch. My plan is to put probably about 6 pumpkins in this patch. And with each pumpkin, I have these little leaves that I bought, these fake leaves, and they have like a wire little branch on them. So I'm gonna tie it to, I guess, the keychain of the pumpkin of each one. And then there's gonna be a sign that's gonna be like, you know, pick a leaf. I don't know. I don't know what the sign's gonna say yet, okay? It's gonna be something cute. It's gonna be like, welcome to the pumpkin patch. Pay like $5 and you can get a mystery pumpkin. And then someone picks their little, I don't know, favorite leaf. And they're like, oh, I wonder which one I'm gonna get. And they pull it out of the garden. And they're like, oh my god, I got this little pumpkin dude. That's so cool. You know? I don't know, like a little interactive pumpkin keychain kind of display. It'll be cute. It'll be real cute. I haven't done any signage for it yet, but I want to do like a little farmer freaky in the back with a little pitchfork and, you know, a little farmer hat like attached to the back, like a little sign. What would you call that? Like a tiny little standee. A standee foam board poster girl. I'm gonna have her back here. And then I bought this pumpkin right here so that I could put it at the front and then attach a little sign to it that says pumpkin patch or something like that. And I don't know, we'll add other elements to it as time goes on, but that's the main idea there. Yeah, we could do street lamp, we do mailbox, a little bird, what are they called? Like a bird bath. A lot of stuff. So many cute little accessories. Oh my god, not the broken panels. Goodness gracious. But yeah, we could, trying to think if there's anything else I can add to this right now. I gotta bake my dude, or unless I put him in there, but he can't go in there right now. We could try to see what it looks like with a little bit of moss, like, spread throughout these. I want to do like some grass coming out from underneath it. That'd be cute. Over time, we'll continue to, you know, add things to this. I have like a pair of scissors. Stick in there. Because I don't really like how there's like a gap between these fences on the sides right here. Or like right here. I kind of like it with all these little moss poking through. So I think we're going to continue to do that. This isn't the best tool to use, but I'm going to use it anyways. Maybe some like right here between these two. Kind of looks like the stuff that comes out of Beetlejuice's mouth. I forget what that is. It's like just some green goo, or maybe it is moss that's sticking out the side of his mouth. There we go. I might have to glue it a little bit. It doesn't stick the best. Not the moldy moss. Kind of reminds me of Grounded a little bit. Oh, you do a black cat? Oh, that would be so cute. Wait, that's a good idea. See, this is why I wanted to stream this. Y'all have such good ideas. Let me get a different tool. Maybe that's just too thick. Yeah. I don't know how good y'all can see. My poor light. I have this like LED light panel that I can use for about, I don't know, a couple hours. Let's just say 2 hours and then it goes out without being plugged in. I can only use it for 2 hours and then I'm in partial darkness. I gotta get a better light. I have a Elgato key light, but the software is not working with it anymore, so bad investment there. I gotta try and get another one or figure out the issue with that. I'm just shoving moss in random places now. I'm gonna use that black cat idea though, because that'll be perfect for the Halloween market. Oh my goodness, that'll be so good. Plus we gotta put on the lights too. Oh my god, that's gonna be exciting. I will have to use glue for those. They will not stick on alone. A little bit right here. Not putting too much, just to add a little bit of life. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna make a crackhead one at some point. It's gonna be like, I don't know, step right up and, you know, have your chance at pulling these lucky charms, you know, these little lucky keychains. You can have a heroin needle. You can have a chance at a bong. You can have a chance at a dirty band-aid. Step right up. I don't know. I thought that this would be a very versatile idea though, because after Halloween is done, I don't have to wait till next Halloween to use this thing. I plan to use it for a vegetable patch, so maybe I could do like tomato keychains or what else is there? Like carrots and little cabbage babies. We could have cabbage baby keychains. That'd be cute. I want to do more markets after this. I hope this first market goes good. I'm very excited. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, we can use it for Christmas. Have like a little Christmas trees that you pull out of the ground for some reason. You know, actually, no. We could replace the inside of it with that fake snow and then pull out little snowmen. I'll make another one for that. Maybe I could turn this one into the crackhead one. Because, I mean, we could make it look like disheveled and gross for Halloween, and then have another one we use for, like, the regular, and then another one we use for Christmas. I don't know. I need more moss. so many ideas. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to add some, like, glue to this later. Let's do another one at the bottom. Like a bunch at the bottom. Hopefully. If it'll stick in there. Goodness. Get in there. You know what? We'll just do it right there. Oh my gosh, Snowman Dave, how you doing? Did someone say Snowman? He's been summoned. How are you doing? How's your job? How's everything? Where you been? You been working too much? There we go. We'll just do it like that on this side. Perfecto. We have one more side to do, and then we can hang up the lights and we'll be done for the night. I know, it's been a late stream, hasn't it? What time is it? It's like almost 2 in the morning. Oh my god, we went over the 3-hour mark. I get lost in my crafts. I can't help it. Okay, let me do this side. Goodness gracious. There we go. I get so lost whenever I'm creating. Time just flies by. But thank you guys for staying up with me and watching. I appreciate the company. Here we go. A little bit right there. Yeah, I'll probably run some glue over these at a later date, just to keep them in here. Going over 3 hours, I would have missed the stream. No, you're all good. You would have seen it later and been like, ah, dang it. Been busy with Ish. Just wanted to come in and say hi and it's looking good. Thank you. You're all good, though. I appreciate you coming in and checking up on me. I might make this a gross-looking one. I really want to. So bad. I just gotta... I gotta think on it for a day. Make sure it's a good decision. I could, like, scatter some cigarette butts on the ground. Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious. And at some point, I'll buy some little, like, grass tufts and put them at the very base. Ooh. This is gonna be the very overgrown side. There we go. Okay, let me do a little bit of sweeping. There you go. Okay, so now that that's in there, we get a little bit of grass on every side. I guess this will be the main side. How's it look all around? Ooh. Yeah, we'll have this be the main side since it's got the most grass coming out of it. Very cute. Where are those lights at? Y'all are gonna have to tell me which lights you like more. Okay, so if you didn't see them earlier, I've got 2 pairs of lights that I can hang up on this thing. I've got these ones. These are little pumpkins. And where's the switch? They're like a warm orange. And my plan is to hang them up on the fence. If it looks good. If it looks good. If it doesn't, then we'll leave it off. And then I also have these ones, which are tinier. It's like little tiny beads on a wire. Let me find the button. Where's the button? There it is. And these are just like a white light, but they're a lot smaller, so yes. Which one do y'all think will look better? Let me go ahead and start unwrapping them. Is that it? Here we go. We could also make it look like it's like glowing in here. But then I wouldn't have much room for the pumpkins. It'd be a good idea to do with something else, maybe. Maybe you could like hide like a purple light in there. I don't know. Looks like fireflies or lightning bugs. I don't know which one to use. I gotta see how they even hang up. Because it might be a pain in the butt, chickens. How did they tangle it up like this? Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. It's untangled a little bit. I'm gonna hide it in the moss. And just see how it looks. Yeah, with this one, we can just, like, kind of weave it between the fences pretty easily. I mean, this one's very subtle. There we go. I have a lot of extra as well. So we could wrap it around like an extra time. If we wanted to. I could combine them both. I just want this to draw attention to people. Goodness. This is gonna wrap around a lot. Goodness gracious. It might wrap around a whole nother time. I'm gonna hide the rest. Probably under the moss. I'm gonna try to combine both of them. Let me go ahead and put the cap on this. Just so we don't have a battery exposed. If I can figure it out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that will fit right here. Put that under there. What the heck? So much moss. I really want to turn off the lights and see if this like shines from underneath. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Now let me get the other one. Where is it? Here it is. Put the cap on this one as well. Here we go. Where does it unravel from? Why do they tie it like this? I don't like it. Make it difficult for no reason. What in the heck? Okay, I think I got it. Oh my goodness. Did that move our angle? No, we're still good. Okay. Let me see how we can do this one. We'll put this one on this side. It might be too much. I don't like how thick the pumpkins are. I'm just looking. Wrapping her around easy, so it's less commitment. They're just so chunky. I might just take an orange highlighter and color these ones in orange. Yeah, I don't know if I'll use these. I can use them for a different display I have. Yeah. We take these ones out. I could decorate my own little setup with them. Like my little art setup. Okay, put these away over here. Put all my moss back in. There we go. Yeah, I guess I just have to glue down some of this grass here. And it'll be done. There we go. Pretty sure we're done, right? Oh, I do have these little pumpkins. Last of all, I have these tiny little pumpkins on a pick. Here we go. This moss, goodness gracious. Hey, welcome in by Isaac. How you doing? How are ya? Which I can have these already sticking out of the dirt. Look at this. Incentive. Now you know it's a— oh, what the heck? Now you know it's a pumpkin patch. What the— they all come off of their little picks. Put one right here. Yeah, I need like some foam at the very, very bottom. That would help things a lot. Another one right here. At the very, very back. Yeah, we'll put some glue on the end of the sticks too. So you know it's a pumpkin patch because you got the little pumpkin sticking out. So then, whenever you go to get your own little thing, maybe we'll just do like 3 at a time. Where are the other ones? God, this moss. Might be better if it's like closer to the ground. Yeah, I don't want them to stand up super tall, so we'll just do it like this. That looks super cute. Oh. I feel like people might be confused and pull up one of the pumpkins, though. Hopefully not, but you know, if they do, I just stick it back in there. I'd be like, oh no, not that one. Pick a leaf. But there we go. We made a whole pumpkin patch and one little pumpkin buddy today. We did good. Only took us almost 4 hours, but we did good. Now, I don't know how many of these I'm gonna make. But if you guys want a little pumpkin buddy, I'll keep y'all up to date on how they turn out, and maybe I'll list them on my website. I don't know whenever I can get to it. I've been so busy with every craft I need to do lately. I did post up the little cookies though. Where are they? I posted up the little cookies already, these ones. I have not posted the video yet, and I still need to add them to my Etsy, but they're on my website if you want to look at them. Comes with a little sticker, and there's the option between a 6-pack or a 3-pack, and it's just a bunch of little cookies that are very, very good looking and tasty. Yeah, this one has a bite out of it if you want the bite one. Yeah, bunches of little cookies. Those are listed on the website. I'm gonna try to get them on the Etsy as soon as possible, but it really doesn't matter which one you order off of. One saves me a little bit of money on fees, but you get tracking on your order if you order from Etsy, so it's just give and take. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some Silksong. Yes. Okay. Bye-bye, friends. Goodness, it's so late.